Hello and welcome to Spin Hero Episode 2. This is the October 11th, 2024 edition. Let's start her up. I have done quite a few runs with Elaine and even a couple with Jango. And I would rank my top four as far and away Baldwin is number one. A very distant second would be Elaine. A close third would be Alaric. And somewhere 7 or more out of 4 would be Jango. I am not a fan. And so with that being said, we're going to do 2 games. We're going to do one with Jango. And as soon as we lose, we'll choose one of the others. I don't know which one yet. Actually, I didn't want to do this. I wanted his other... Oh, well, whatever. I wanted his other... ability, not the default one. So we'll deal with it. Maybe we'll do 2 with Jango. We could use a key. You know what? We'll take it because although I do like getting a rare item, it could be armor, and I'm really looking for the junk collector. So yeah, I convinced myself. Let's stick with the instinct here. I'm not overly a fan of Jango's belt as his unique weapon, or hers maybe. But with that being said, whatever. Let's put the auto spin on, and so it begins. I'm okay with the bandit sword out of those 3. I'd rather not spend rerolls on weaker items, or, less interesting, less beneficial. How about that? Oh, really? We couldn't take him out? Okay, we're fine. I think we're going to go with we already have, I think, the spell blade right there, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we'll go with the magic shard. I'm reluctant to use rerolls yet. I'd rather save them for gold chest especially, or purple elite bosses, or the final boss. So that being said, we have got to get armor because Elaine and Jango have limited health and limited armor compared to the other 2. We do not have any shinobi items, so if this were a 12, we would take it. If it was an 8, I would consider it because I don't want these. I think we're going to re-roll here. We can't get much worse, and the Primal Club fits nice. So let's grab our free chest. And the Rusty Cleaver, I'm almost tempted, but the Rusty Cleaver works. And I'd rather avoid the Shinobi Belt if we can help it. Not that it can't be powerful, or not that I won't use it sometimes. Definitely we want the shield. We'll take an extra battle. I think we're going to be fine. We're not spending any magic, so if we can get a magic weapon from the boar, we will definitely happily take it. If nothing better presents itself. In something, well, actually, we got 2 here that are great compared where we're at in this. The blacksmith hammer would start repairing some of our broken down weapons. The fire staff would start using some of our magic and dealing both immediate and burn damage, which ignores armor. But I think we need to take the blacksmith hammer until we get the junk collector. And even if we get the junk collector here, I am not disappointed we took the blacksmith helmet. Or blacksmith hammer, apologies. A rare symbol is where we would find a junk collector, but it's also where we'd find a shinobi belt. And some good armor, so shinobi shuriken. I think we're just going to take the plate armor. I don't want to re-roll, even though there would be an option to get a junk collector. I think, I'll take our chances here or at the shop, or even at the boss. So let's see if we can knock this enchanted fairy out of here. And I have not beaten the easy mode, I guess you'd call it, with Jango. He's the only character, or she, that I have not beaten and unlocked a cursed run. So even Elaine now. Okay, we're going to need another key for the next stage, maybe 2. I do like the bomb, setting us up for the firecracker pike later, but we're going to just take the bronze key. Anyone who watched episode 1 knows my pathetic luck when it comes to RNG and finding keys when we need them. We'll definitely take this so they combine. I'm contemplating this, but I don't think we need it. I think 1 is fine. The boots and the helmet are out, so are the shinobi and the dagger. So those are all out. We're already topped off. I don't buy runes in the first stages. Maybe that would change if we were like on the curse 4 or 5 level. So I think we will take 1 reroll and an energy staff. That was a nice find. The rest of this just is not helpful. So yeah, we don't need it. We will handle business here with the boss and see where we go in stage 2. So not bad. Would love to get the junk collector here. For anyone who doesn't know, these weapons, like rusty weapons, they lose their ability to do damage each time we spin them, and they damage our opponent. Okay, and I'm looking for an item that will consume them and add to its own damage dealing. The bomb sword would give us the explosions we're looking for to power a weapon coming up. The coins will give us money. We could easily buy a bomb sword and have some money left over, but we won't get to the shop till the end of the next stage. So I think at this point I'm going to do the unimaginable, and I am not going to take the shiny. I am going to take the boom boom stick. Oh, that's painful. I like to collect the gold. Now, one thing I haven't really put into practice in my off-camera play that I think is a strategy I need to adopt. Jango and Elaine are extremely weak compared to Baldwin and Alaric in the first couple stages. So avoiding battles until we build their character and their inventory up to make them stronger is definitely smart. So even coming down here and hitting this could very easily wreck us. But that's a really long trip through. We're going to take this. We're going to skip these. Well, at least this one, I think. We'll get this gold chest. Maybe we'll get a key and get this one. We have to take this harder elite battle. But the strategy is get to the shop, power up, beat the boss, get to the shop, power up, beat the boss until we get to the final boss. That's the strategy I'm going to try to employ. So let's see if we can get to the boss even on this stage. For some reason, this initial battle almost always seems like they have a little bit more strength than our second opponent. Explosives crate. There's our more boom for our buck. So I think this one won't have as much damage dealing. I don't know why that is, but I found that's pretty consistent on stage 2 at least. I've noticed that seeming pattern. Oh, that was really easy. We will take the rusty axe because we're going to skip it. I mean, yes, I would like the gold that we would get there and the potential for an item like a junk collector. Wait, we haven't taken any damage though. We'll try one. I don't want to be a chicken. If anything, I'm glad it's the magic jellyfish. Some of the other... oh, see, we're taking damage. It's not much, 2 points there, but still, any damage is not good because we have no way to replenish our health at the moment. So maybe we can find some food or a golden key. I would like to take the Primal Club, but I'm going to anticipate we'll never see a golden key again. And this will use the bronze key first, so that will disappear out of our inventory. We can now open the next chest. Oh, wow. I would happily take any one of these. This will be more impactful later when we start collecting Giant Slayer swords. This would not be bad immediately for a damage dealer, and even potentially down the road toward the final boss. This is necessary now because we're already taking too much damage. So I think we can successfully fight this battle. Yes, and take no damage. So I don't mind collecting it. We get our rusty item that we passed up last time. We're set here as far as we're doing great with magic. We're doing great with health. We're replenishing as much magic as we're using. We just got dinged for some health, but more health. So this is not the... Oh, and we couldn't take out those last few points, but they didn't hurt us. The rusty axe is coming with us. We're going to skip this one. I'm not going to weaken us when we have a harder... This is a weak elite battle. This is a harder elite battle. I'm not going to weaken our character and then find out we come here and get wiped out right before the shop. So we're going to take the chest now that we have our golden key. And regrettably, it's an epic item. I wish it wasn't. But we will take the clock sword because I know we're going to find a giant slayer, maybe in one of the shops, maybe in a chest or from beating a battle. And it might even help some of the items we currently have. So let's try our giant toad who, I've had some good luck and some bad luck with this thing. I'm hoping the explosions from the bomb sword and the explosives crate will... trigger enough damage now to take him out. Actually, we didn't even use the bomb that I've seen yet, or dynamite. But that's okay. Now, out of these, the bandit sword would be most interesting to me, because we don't need replenishment. That's not a lot of damage. But this is not very good either. I'm going to take a reroll and hope we get something amazing like a junk collector. We didn't, but I will take the reroll again. I was going to settle for the Bard's Tunic, but I'll spend one more reroll since we have 4. Junk collector. We got freaking rewarded for, oh yeah, junk collector. And we get our, I'm not a fan of thorns. It's not that it's bad. It's just we're taking damage for that to work, where we don't have to take damage for burn to work. Not necessarily. I shouldn't say we're taking damage. If someone hits us and the thorns activate, our armor would still protect us. I stated something wrong, I believe there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's continue. So immediately we need to remove this, because we do not want to keep repairing these broken items now. We want them to, like this, how it loses damage. When it gets to 0, this will consume it and add 8 damage to itself. So all these items up here that will ultimately break down are going to translate into damage. This can go, and this can go. I would like to get rid of this, so maybe we'll buy a remove symbol. In the meantime, we're not doing Shinobi, or we would get that. Okay, that's way weak for what we'd want. I'm tempted on the dynamite. We definitely have the money. We don't need to top off, I don't think, for the second stage boss. Although one time I didn't top off by 1 point, and it honestly wrecked me. I lost because of it, I do believe. I'm still going to take the dynamite, I think, just to ensure that, not topping off didn't hurt us. Another bomb sword is coming on board, and we will take the gold sack because that's 50 gold in our pocket. I'm not going to buy a rune. We'll find them or buy them in a later shop. So I feel pretty good where we're at, and that we have 25 burn on this boss. We could have got the remove item and done that, the remove symbol, but it'll be okay as long as I remember to click that rune and activate it. So now he has burn on him, which ignores the armor. We've already got half of his health down quick, and he should be dead within 1 or 2. Okay. So good. That all worked out. These are all not part of the build we're working on at the moment. Let's take a reroll. I don't think we need a second. We'll definitely happily take the Druid's Tunic. Although it's not extremely powerful with our current build, it is armor, and we will need it moving forward. So I think our best strategy is we have a gold key. Let's use it. So we're just going to come right down here. We're going to probably skip all of those because we could go up, get all 3 of them. But I think we'll probably skip all of them and just come along the south path. So let's start here. We could always take this if we feel pretty strong. But if we don't, we got a remove symbol. You know what? He's doing 32. We're 12 over. I would like the leather boots out of here. We will start consuming these items and free up inventory space, but the bomb making devices, the 3 of them, will be adding at times. So the fewer inventory spots we have for now will be better. I have beaten a boss with over, 35 or so inventory spots full, and not including bombs we were making, so I'm not overly concerned. Don't like these. We'll take a reroll, and we'll take the dynamite, because that could work into... I think we're strong enough. We took 4 damage, but like I said, I think we'll be better here. Let's put auto spin back on. Very nice. Energy staff and rusty cleaver are both well suited to our build. To increase our magic while dealing 8 damage is very nice, especially since we aren't using much, if any, magic. But the rusty cleaver will also add to our junk collector, as well as deal damage now. So they both have their benefits. I think we will... we'll just take the rusty cleaver. I think in the very long run, I think the energy staff would have been better. But I think in the short and midterm, a rusty cleaver fits our build better. This is the way I think the math works, but don't hold me to math. Or English for that matter. Science, geology, I don't know. Social studies. Don't hold me to anything educational. Oh, we're in trouble. I think we're in a lot of trouble. I want the thief glove, but we already saw, I don't know that we'll survive if we don't take something with significant protection. This is one of the hardest decisions I'm making probably today, maybe this whole year. We're gonna take that. I do not want to see us drop because we're not protected. See, we took her out fast though. I think we're going to re-roll again. I know we are. We're going to take the food. I don't mind. We've got a little bit of a battle coming up. I just think safe than sorry. I am happy with the plus 10 armor right now. So we're a little over on inventory, but we still have the rusty cleaver will disappear. The food will disappear. So the rusty greatsword. So I'm feeling. Oh, we got 3 rusty cleavers. Yes, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be under our threshold soon. Where once we're under 20, everything will show up. So I feel pretty good about where we're at. And the added protection of armor is definitely paying off right now. So the chicken was probably unnecessary, but the other 2 items were counterproductive. I would rather have had the golden apple after we were in the middle of stage 4 or even stage 5, but because it's here with 2 items I would not take, we'll take it. I don't want to re-roll again yet. So let's get our golden chest. The firecracker. This is what we've been waiting on. Because now every explosion that we've done throughout this whole run is going to add 5 damage. It'd be nice if it displayed what that would mean. So if we've had 8 explosions, that it would say 40 up here, so we'd know we'd get a total 60. But I know we've had quite a few. I'll take a chance. In fact, I feel so good now. I think we're going to try this battle. If I chicken out, we'll come back this way. If we do well, we'll come up and take another one. So, I mean, we're fully topped off except for 1 magic point. We could always activate a rune if we had to, but I think we're going to chew through this guy really quick. We're taking damage from the poison he put on us. So, I don't like the items, but we did get some gold. We would have got more if we'd taken the Thieves' Glove, but I think we'd been dead had we done that. I don't want these. I think we're going to I know we're going to reroll. We'll take the dynamite because that adds to our fire pike, and we will take another small elite battle. So let's see what that fire pike is doing. 100 on top of the 20. So it's doing 120 damage. And we can get more of these. If we find or can buy more of these, every one of them is going to be doing 120. And every time our bomb sword goes, boom, every time our explosive crate, make a boom, these will increase by 5 more damage points. So for me, this is we just got 10 more points on the firecracker pike. So, nice. Another explosion, more damage. We'll take a reroll. We're not using, we have a moderate pool of magic. If we were down in the 20s or below consistently, this would be a decent magic weapon. That we are not using enough magic to activate this correctly, it's counterproductive. So all these are not an option. We'll spend a reroll, and that was huge. I honestly I didn't even see Shinobi's belt at first. I saw this and was ready to click it until I saw this. We'll skip 15 armor, and we will definitely take 130 damage, I think, at least. And I feel so good, we'll pick up the 3rd elite battle now. So we have the golden apple in our pocket too. I wasn't even thinking about that. But now we have 2 items that are doing 140 damage, not to mention the rest of our build. We're barely over on our inventory. We're not taking enough damage to concern me at all. And we're going into the shop. So absolutely devastating for him. This is way too weak. This is not horrible for us, and neither would this be, but I actually am not going to take this because 4 hit points isn't much, and neither is 16 damage when we could get another fire pike should we stumble across one and be doing 140 plus damage. We're going to actually we'll take the magic shard, but we might dump it. No, I can't remember if I said it in the first episode, but doubling up your junk collectors and shinobi belts are not a good idea. They do not stack. They will be counterproductive and take away from the other one. So if you get two shinobi belts and have a shinobi item, only one of the belts will consume it. Same with the junk collector and broken weapons. So the dynamite is definitely coming on board because that will add another 5 to both of those when it explodes. No. This one takes away from our permanent magic, which could be powerful at the end game, but you're going to blow right through your magic as you spin that away. I mean, that's a nice one, and the price is right. And we have 2 rune slots open. I think I will do what I normally don't since it's stage 3. We'll go ahead and take that. We will re-roll once. We passed up a weaker shield. We will definitely take this one. This is not horrible, but almost all of our damage is coming through strength. We're barely doing any magic damage at the moment. This would actually, even if this was 12 and this was 15, I think this would be better. We'll take this. And I'm just contemplating, I think we're going to dump the magic shard. And the small buckler. And we'll be fine. Let's go. We'll remember to click both runes. I think we're going to make short work of this flying eel snake thingy. I think we're in overkill mode for this guy, which is great. He's not damaging us. We're beating the crap out of him. And one more explosion. No, we got 2. We're over 150 damage. Okay. There's the one I was talking about, the Giant Slayer. When we use that with the clock sword, this has a 5-spin cooldown. But if I'm not misunderstanding, those clock swords, when they land near this, put it back to no cooldown. So we could be dealing 100 damage every time if it keeps lining up with the clock sword. I've beaten runs with the fancy top hat, and everyone is asking in the Discord what the hell's the deal with it. I'm going to skip it. We could do it, but right now with Jango and the way I've had some bad runs with him or her, we're going to go with the Giant Slayer, and we're going to deal some damage. I feel confident with the Golden Apple that we can get through this battle. So if we get through this harmed and get through this harmed, we're going to go this way and try to survive. Otherwise, we're going to come and grab both gold chests. But my new strategy was supposed to be we would come down this way and take the easy path. And that is the easiest path we could get. I think we're stronger than that. I said if we could build the character up that we would try otherwise. Well, I think we've built this character up enough. In one spin, we almost wiped him out. Again, I don't think this is that strong, but it's not harmful to us. But it's blocking damage potentially. So we're going to skip. And save a reroll for here. He's not even coming close to damaging us yet. That, even though it's only a 10, almost all of our weapons are strength damage. That is a nice find. This is not a bad find. This insta-kills one of these. Actually, we'll go this way now. So we will insta-kill this one. So as long as we get to this gold chest, we get to the boss. And I think we've already seen these guys are not going to slow our roll, or our spin for that matter. Nice. Earlier I would have taken this and been very happy. We're going to take a reroll. We're going to skip everything. We'll take an extra battle because this is a 2-shot at worst, I would think. Yes. The rusty cleaver will add to the junk collector, but it actually slows our damage down for a while. I think that's okay. I think we'll be okay with that. I won't take too many more of them at the same time, though. But for now, I'm not worried. These, we will take this again just because of the strength damage. And we'll come grab this chest. And we're already at the shop. We'll take one reroll. We'll skip. That's kind of depressing. Although 10 damage plus 1 for every 4, we've been doing 100. 35 is nothing though. 35 is nothing. Okay, we're gonna insta kill this guy. We're going to skip. We're not even gonna reroll. Firecracker would be awesome. Ask and we shall receive. And another one on frickin' sale. Another golden apple, a broken... We're not going to do another broken weapon. Sure. We'll take a golden apple. We'll actually take this and remove both of these. In the next... stage, when we pass our last, or when we're at or past our last gold chest, we'll dump the key. I think we are really strong right now. I'm going to save this. Normally I would probably dump it and take a legendary maybe, but I'm not liking this legendary, and I'd rather save the money for the final shop should we get there. I think we're good. I think we're really good for this boss. So let's see how this goes. I mean, we've already got him half dead. He's gonna hit us hard. We're dead. Son of a bitch. I had too many items. I just had too many items. We were hitting enough armor protection. We would have made it on the first roll, but after that it dropped off. We got a bad roll and not enough armor hit and we died. So, but look at the damage. 2 more tops, we'd have been through him, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. I guess we sound like those degenerates at the racetrack. Okay, let's go with Jango one more time. This time I want to do Deadly Ambush. We won't get as much gold because you get 3 times the gold for defeating an elite, but we get triple damage every time on the first attack against elites. I'm happy with that. So let's go here and try to see if we can secure a key. No key, no key, key. I think we're just going to do the wrong thing and take this because of the key. Because I do not like... Oh, actually, I don't like any of these. If we didn't take one of these, I would probably take the gold. But we're going to take this just for the key to get in this chest. At this point, we'll just take the broken blade. It'll chew through the first couple of battles. Oh, auto battle, sorry. The shield will work for now. I think we'll take the bandit sword. We want to get through this elite battle, and we're going to do triple damage on the first hit. So let's take something that deals damage. Yeah, see, we did almost no damage on our second hit. So that first one was Primal Club. Oh, no. You know, this time, I think last time we took something else. This time we're taking the energy staff. We're at the very beginning of the run, and this will be, every time we spin, this will be adding to our magic pool. That is necessary, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and take the key, because God knows we'll never see one again if I don't. I think we're going to take both elite battles since we're doing triple damage. And look, we barely did any anyway. Oh, we could be in trouble, because this is doing 0 damage now. We've got to get it. Well, it's doing 2 damage because of a bonus, but we have got to get this thing out of here. I would take the 80, but right now we need something to deal damage because we are going to go for another elite battle. Nice. Oh, wow. That was awesome. We're going to spend a reroll because these are just not acceptable. We'll take the food. I don't want any of it. I wish I wouldn't have spent the reroll just to get the food, but whatever. This is not an elite, so it'll take us a little bit longer, but not much. Okay, we need a junk collector again. I'm going to spend a reroll. This is not good for us. The coin sack will work even though we won't use it this shop. Oh, wow. We'll take it. We'll just take it. We'll take this. We'll take another energy staff. I think we're okay. We could re-roll. We'll re-roll once for a junk collector. Oh, wow. Huge. And we got the crate on sale. Oh, that was a fantastic re-roll. I think we're just going to keep everything for now. We'll be fine with this boss. And if not, well then episode 2 is over, and thank you and goodbye. But no, we should, I mean, we're still not even, on a curse 1 yet. We're still on just the basic Jango run. So I don't see how we lose to the stage 1 boss with all this. I mean, his damage is still nowhere near. Oh my God. 2 thief gloves. Thief gloves. Thieves gloves. Okay, let's just continue because there's nothing else we can really do. Oh, this is massive. We're gonna have gold at the next shop. We'll actually spend a reroll. I'm so giddy. Yeesh. Actually, we'll take this. That's a decent amount of damage. And we're coming up to a higher elite battle with that purple skull. So triple damage there is definitely on the first spin. We're taking damage. Significant damage. Okay. Another explosives crate, if you please. Junk collector. Although no, explosives crate. We don't really have the weapons to feed a junk collector. We have 1, 2, maybe just 2? Yeah. I'd still take one, but we'd be much better off with the fire pike, or the fireworks pike, I think it's called. Oh, we're dead. I've killed us. Well, thank you. Thank you and bye. If we don't kill him here, we're dead. We're dead. He blew through us. All right. Well, I absolutely blew this up. I didn't stick to my philosophy. Well, I don't know. Can we look at the map? We had to go through him. I guess we could have removed a few things or not bought some things for the inventory or bought food to replenish. But this is my problem. My problem playing Jango. I'm sure other people have no problems playing Jango. And sometimes Elaine. If I'm not really working on keeping them healthy, they will drop like a fly quickly. And this was just evidence of that. And I've done it on the first stage before I even got to the boss. I've gotten wiped out, especially by a purple skull in front of the boss, like over here on the first stage with Jango. Oh yeah, I can get wiped out because I haven't been feeding him or buying shields or armor. So shame on me, kind of, but yeah, it is what it is. Sorry, main menu. Fun! I love it. No, I meant to go main menu. I'm not playing again. Two are fine. 2 runs. So I definitely am going to be coming back. There will be future episodes, and hopefully we'll do better next time. But I say that with Super Auto Pets, and we rarely do. So thanks. Bye.